Okay, hi guys. Today I'm going to make another video, which is basically showing you guys where the oxygen sensor is. Um, Actually, there are four sensors. Oxygen sensor. This is the 2002 and 2003 Nissan Maxima, the 3.5 liter. Okay, so this one right here is bank 2. Bank 1 is over this side, the exhaust. So like in this car, it give me the error code of P0037, which is sensor 2, bank 2, actually I'm sorry, bank 1 sensor 2. So it's located on the bottom. So this one is right here is upstream, this one is bank 2. That one is upstream oxygen sensor. This side right here, we see located this side back here is bank 1, and the upstream oxygen sensor is located, I'm not sure you can see right there, you can see it right there. There's also, you see a little bit wider there, that's one there, that's the upstream sensor. So P0037, which is a downstream, with the after catalytic converter, it's gonna be right here. Okay. This one right here is this is the downstream oxygen sensor. This is bank 1 sensor 2. Okay, another one, there's another oxygen sensor right here. This one right here is, that's in the catalytic converter there, and that's one you're gonna see another oxygen sensor. You can see here, right there, you see the red line there, that's an oxygen sensor. That's the bank 2 downstream oxygen sensor 2. And I'm going to give you guys a little tip how to remove these things. Especially this vehicle, the high mileage vehicle. Especially the vehicle come from north, with these they are very rusty, and I mean, it's very difficult to remove them. So my suggestion for you guys would do is to use this wrench, the box end wrench. This is number 22. This is 22. This is 22 box end wrench. Use these to remove these oxygen sensor. You can use this right here. This is the oxygen sensor socket, special socket to use to remove the oxygen. This right here is good for upstream, where you have space, so you can fit the socket in there and removing them. But for these oxygens in tight space, you can't really use these right here, because I did try to, in my case, I tried to remove this oxygen sensor here and another oxygen sensor, and I did try before, and I successfully removed them with these. Like that one, you cannot access these are here. There's no space for you to put. The same thing here. You just I cannot fit this in here. You see, I can't do it. You can't fit this here. So what to do? Because these oxygen sensors are bad anyway, I cut them. I cut the wire. Okay, I cut them like that. So when you cut them, it allows you to fit this box end in here, like that. Before I remove this oxygen sensor, I use something like this, BB plaster. Come on, it's a little bit hard to see because the flash here is kind of dark. Okay, something like this, BB plaster. I spray them and leave overnight. And before I remove these right here, I have the engine run about 15 minutes to get this thing hot. Because when things hot, they are expanding. And when it's expanding, when the metal is expanding, it's easy to remove them. These are very tight. The reason, also another reason you want to use this box wrench is you don't want to take a chances to damage the thread right here. Because like I said, these when they get old, they get rusty. Very likely you're gonna damage. You can use this side here, but you very likely you're gonna trip this thread. Very likely it's gonna happen. You're gonna trip it, but when you trip it, when these thread right here is tripped, you won't be able to remove them anymore. So to avoid those changes, use the box wrench, the box end wrench, and cut the wire so you can fit these in here. And that will give you a lot of leverage, and just one shot and you unbolt them. That's the way you won't damage the thread. So this one you use the box end, and this one right here, let's see the bang tool center. Here's another one here. This one is, you see how tight it is? You cannot put the socket in there and remove them. The same thing here. I did remove them before in the past. I cut the wire, the oxygen sensor like this. I cut them and I fit them in the box end right here, and put this box end in like that. Fit them in and unscrew them. Again, you know, these oxygen sensors are bad anyway, so go ahead and cut the wire, use the box end wrench, unscrew them. That's where you don't damage the thread, and that gives you 100% sure you're able to remove the old oxygen sensor. Because like I said, in the past, when these things, these one here, when you trip them, I don't know how you will remove it. So, okay, so a little tip to help you guys with when you work on these old high mileage and rusty car, to remove these oxygen sensor, replace with a new one. So that's how you do it. I hope it's gonna help. Again, if you have any better tips or comment, you can leave below, and I read them and I'll respond to them. In this case, the code P0037 is this oxygen. This is the bank 1 oxygen sensor too. So I remove them. I use the box end wrench on this side. I remove them. I cut the wire, get them in. You see how rusty they are? They're nasty, man. Trust me. It's so difficult. And I didn't damage the thread. I'm able to remove it.